Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 14. I'm going to share my screen with you and get you started on everything you need to know to be successful this week. All right, so we are in week 13, and the only thing that you need to be working on this week, excuse me, week 14, is working on your peer review. And the assignment guidelines are here for you. I've also given you a snapshot, just a little check-in to make sure that you're doing it right. But down below, you can find the full guidelines. So I'm going to open it up full screen so that we can see exactly what it is we're going to be doing. You should have by now posted your rough draft to the discussion board. If you haven't done so, you need to do so ASAP so that your peers have access to it over the 7-day period of this module. Then you are going to choose 3 peers to provide specific targeted feedback to. And there is a guideline for you here, and we'll go over that in just a moment. But you will choose 3 papers. Please try to diversify who you choose from so we don't give feedback to the same person over and over, but we're making sure that everyone is getting sufficient feedback from one another. So as long as you are thorough in your peer reviews and you use this assessment sheet to really look at your peers' paper and give them feedback, you'll do fine with this assignment. So don't worry about so much how you're going to be scored. Worry more about how you're going to provide strategic feedback. And I have these in order of importance. Number 1 is the most important thing that I want everyone to make sure we're looking at, we're taking care of, because in the final rubric for your Portfolio 3 essay, it's all or none. Either you have it perfect or it's a 0, which means it automatically moves you to a 90% on the paper. So I do want you to make sure you're being very precise in how you're using MLA. The next most important is thesis. Please go back and review the feedback I've given each of you. I've tweaked them along the way alongside of you, and in your annotated bibs, I even gave you a sample of what you might want to use. Those are all meant to make sure that your thesis score is as high as possible in this final draft. Organization's important, source incorporation, argument flow, counter argument, works cited, and last but not least is grammar mechanics. I really don't want you to focus there heavily. That's something that we can attend to in a peer review with me, but I don't think that's something you should spend the majority of your time on in giving your peers feedback. So the MLA formatting guidelines are here for you. The thesis goes back to all that feedback that I've given you. Are they using cause and effect, problem and solution? Is there a clear counterclaim, claim, rationale format? Is it connected to see it? Those are the things that you're looking for. Organization, is there a clear introduction, clear body sections grounded in see it? And is there a clear conclusion? Source incorporation, we're looking at how your peer is bringing in those sources and citing them. Are they just floating information? Are they just summarizing the sources, or are they synthesizing it around point 5, their argument? If it comes across as being informational, then they've lost their argument flow and you want to give them feedback specifically towards that. Counter argument, how are they bringing that in? Is it a standalone body section or are they infusing it into those body pieces? Then we get into the works cited, making sure it's a standalone page on its own at the very end. It should not follow the last piece of writing. It's alone on its own page. It should be alphabetical and it should have the title of works cited on it. And then, of course, grammar and mechanics. So that is what you're working on this week. You have all 7 days to provide really strategic feedback to your peers. Students have told me in the past that this activity actually helped them with their own drafts because they really honed in on how someone else attended to different parts and they were able to see it and then go back to their own writing and make sure that it's correct. This will take you all the way to Sunday night, the night before Thanksgiving week begins. There is no work due during Thanksgiving week. However, some of us do like to work, and I understand that. So your peer reviews are due on Sunday night. If you choose to work that week and want to dabble into a little bit of revision, that's up to you, but it will be up there for you. My goal will be to get you feedback as quickly as I can. It probably won't be by Sunday, to be honest. I'm traveling to Denver where I'm being honored as one of the 50 teachers in the country nominated by their state to be Teacher of the Year. So I will be out of pocket on that travel. I will check my emails throughout the day to make sure that I support you along the way. But if you don't hear feedback immediately from me like you've been used to me doing, that's what's happening. And I will make sure that before we start, when we see each other again in December, everybody has feedback for that last week of content for the course. Now, some of us are like, okay, Dr. Barton, what's coming up? Can I have just a little bit of a breakdown? So the week before Thanksgiving is peer review. Then you take Thanksgiving and have fun with your family and friends. Then when we come back, you'll have all the feedback from me and your peers, and you're going to revise your final essay and turn it in. That's for week 15. Then we roll into finals week. There is a study guide in week 15 that'll open up for you so that you can start reviewing that information. But to be honest with you, it is soft talks. It is a lot of grammar, mechanics, MLA, thesis statements, how to write a thesis statement, how to construct a body paragraph. Those are the things you want to go back and review in hopes that you can do well. Also, in that last week of the final exam, I offer you a bonus opportunity to write a written reflection of the course. I do use this information to tweak the course and make changes based on student feedback. The way the course is now is strategically designed the way students said they wish that it had been laid out, or things that had been reordered, or the flow and the pressure of the work. I can't take away the work. The assignments that I gave you come straight from Chat Tech. They are not assignments that I changed other than the topic being food. The requirements are Chat Tech's requirements. So I can't make it that less, but I want to know what I can do to make it better, particularly for those of you that are listening that are my online learners. That will help me make sure that I give as much good feedback as I can and strategically continue to improve this course. Alrighty, have a great week. I won't see you till after Thanksgiving, so have a good Thanksgiving, and we'll check in December. Happy learning.